everyone. I'm Dr. Joel Floyd. I am the Chief Executive Director of Adult ESL and Continuing Education here at English for a Lifetime, and we have some exciting news for you tonight. But first, I want to introduce you to some very, very special people.
Yes, my name is Cicely Allen. I'm a teacher here. I teach Level 3 and Level 4.
I'm Gaurav Bhatia, and I'm the ESL Department Chair.
All right, so we have come on tonight to let you know that we're now offering 120 hours of TESOL certification. Now you might be asking, what is TESOL? TESOL is Teaching English to Speakers of Other Languages, or you may have heard the term TEFL, which is Teaching English as a Foreign Language. And maybe you're a travel enthusiast and you're going to be traveling abroad and you're thinking about teaching English in another country, or perhaps you want to earn a passive income. We know that right now we're in some great times of uncertainty, and many of you may be home and you're looking to do something on the side or earn a passive income, and you're thinking, maybe I could teach English online. Or maybe you are just interested in teaching English as a second language and helping others to master the English language. And so what we're doing here now is we're offering the TEFL program to help you to become a leading teacher in the English as a second language field. And so I know that Cicely and Gaurav, you've also taken TESOL or a TEFL course, and we're just gonna let our viewers know about your experiences, and then we're gonna come back around and tell you why you should enroll with us.
Yeah, so for me, honestly, it was a great experience. Overall, I definitely learned a lot. It really prepared me for, teaching, that it's not just something, you just come into the classroom and just wing it, whatever. There's, really like guidelines that are set when it comes to teaching. So especially like the lesson plan and just planning out each lesson for each class and how to do it depending on what you're planning to teach that day. So it could be, maybe reading, writing, maybe a speaking lesson, and just, how that would be, formatted for the class. Also engaging with the students, always keeping the lesson engaging for them. So we also went into like pedagogy and andragogy as well.
Andragogy? Teaching adults to learn?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, absolutely. And the differences when it comes to teaching children versus adults.
I see.
And how you need to make it relatable for both groups. And also class management when it comes to, especially children and teenagers, and what to do about that when things aren't left a little bit.
Oh, wow.
So,
okay. All right, so, thanks for sharing that with our viewers. So, Gaurav, what was your experience like with your TESOL class?
So with me, I was able to take many different modules, each focus on a different aspect of teaching. For instance, learning how to keep class engaging, how to interact with students of different backgrounds, as well as different abilities. And we were given assessments after each module to see what we've learned, and we also had the opportunity to put together a lesson plan to see how we put our knowledge into practice and not just a test.
Oh, wow, that's impressive, okay? And so our program focuses on 14 different learning modules or objectives. So you'll learn things, as Cicely talked about earlier, about pedagogy, teaching children how to learn and speak the English language. Also andragogy, teaching adults how to speak and to use the language. Concepts such as teaching grammar, reading, writing to students. And so you're just not online reading a bunch of material. We provide you with the theory and the practice behind teaching.
So Dr. Floyd, how is the program set up online?
That's a great question, Gaurav. There are 14 learning modules, and we're focusing on learning objectives such as teaching learners how to read, write, speak, and use grammar effectively in the English language. Cicely also mentioned earlier terms like pedagogy, focusing on teaching children how to learn, and also andragogy, which is teaching adults to learn the art, the science behind teaching adult learners. And so we focus on more than just the theory of teaching English as a second language, but we also make each learning objective meaningful for you. And so you're going to be actually doing task-based activities, learning how to teach English in real time.
We also have advisors in the program as well. We'll pretty much be a point of contact for you. You can contact them if you ever have any questions. Maybe you have to temporarily leave the program for a few months, and they'll just be there, to talk to you and, to just give you guidance as you go through the program.
So the academic advisor is the person of contact?
Yes, only the person of contact. Then you have like an advising teacher.
So the teacher will be grading your assessments. You will have an academic advisor who is going to be your main person of contact and who is going to reach out to you to see if you have any questions, issues, or concerns. And I also believe there is a professional development component for those who successfully finish the program. Rob, would you mind expounding upon that?
So for students that conclude the program, they get an opportunity to practice what they've learned in a teaching practicum. And they also get 1 year of free professional development.
All right, so now that we provided you with information about TESOL or TEFL, Teaching English as a Foreign Language, we want to now give you information about why you should enroll into our program.
Dr. Floyd, how is the online teaching set up?
All right, so Rob, that's a perfect question. The online teaching is set up with 14 different learning modules. And our primary goal is to make sure that when you enroll into the program, that you're just not reading information, that we're providing you with the theory and also the practice behind teaching. And so each lesson, each objective is designed to provide you with a practical activity for learning how to teach English in the classroom effectively.
Also, I was going to say, so for those of you, who join the program, you'll all be given an advisor who will pretty much be a point of contact for you. Any questions that you have, you can go ahead and contact them and they'll immediately get back to you. As well as, they can kind of be pretty much like a guide for you throughout the program. And if anything comes up, any emergencies, maybe you need to take a break from the program, you would be contacting them.
Yes, so thank you for that very important information, Cicely, because we've been getting lots of emails from students about how the program is set up. And we want our students to know that when you enroll with us, that you're not alone. We understand that for many of you, it may be your first time taking an online program, but with an academic advisor, we promise you, we guarantee you that we're going to walk with you from day one of the program until you finish. That's our goal, to make sure that you are successful. And as Cicely said, the academic advisor that you have will be your primary point of contact, and any questions or concerns that you may have, you'll be able to contact your academic advisor. And as you progress through the class, the academic advisor is also going to be reaching out, just making sure that you're submitting your assignments and just checking on you in general. And so Gaurav, did you want to talk about the professional development aspect after students complete the program?
Yes, so first of all, students get an opportunity to participate in a practicum where they get to actually teach in real time. So that way they don't just complete a test and then go straight into the field of teaching, but they actually get to practice before going into that field. And also, they get 1 year of complementary professional development to continue on with their learning. Because the learning doesn't stop once the course is done. You learn even after that.
Yes, it's continuous professional development. So when you finish our program, we don't leave you in the ocean alone. We want to make sure, we want to follow up with you, connect with you. And so we, as Gaurav said, we're adding a complementary professional development where you will go online, you will meet a live teacher for 1 year after, and you'll be able to learn about the latest trends in the English as a second language field, and also continue to build upon your professional development skills. Because we believe that as a teacher, that continuous learning and professional development is critical. Cicely, tell us just what are some of the other benefits? Or can you just identify one or two other benefits for teaching English as a second language for those who are really interested in enrolling into the program possibly?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think you mentioned a little bit of it, but if you would, if you're looking to teach abroad, you absolutely should take this program. Not only does it prepare you, but a lot of these countries, they prefer you to have the TESOL or TEFL certification.
They require it.
Yeah.
So with the TEFL or the TESOL certification, you are paid more, and it's looked at as an honor because you've taken the time out to obtain, to learn about teaching English before jumping into the field.
Right.
Going into teaching, it's not just a learning experience for the students, but it's also a learning opportunity for the teachers. Because learning goes two ways. When you're a student, you're learning from the teacher, but when you're a teacher, you're learning from the students as well as other teachers, and it builds a community of learners. So that's really where I think the benefits really come in.
Right, and I agree. And another thing that I like to emphasize is the teaching practicum. There are several programs that you can go to, and they may not offer or give you the opportunity to teach, but as students are progressing, as you're progressing through the program, we're giving you opportunity to teach. So you will have a live teacher who's going to coach you, and you're going to have lots of teaching practice. So when you finish the program, you're not going to feel that I'm going into teaching English as a second language or in another country and I haven't had the practice. So we make sure that each activity is task-based, giving you several opportunities to practice your teaching and to feel comfortable with teaching before you enter the classroom.
Instead of doing it online, we're in the classroom now, and it's time to engage, to get a feel for what it would be like to teach in the classroom.
Okay.
Yeah, I did an online lesson plan where I got to put together a list of steps on how I would design the class.
Okay, I see. All right, well, we hope that we provided you with enough information for now about our new 120-hour TESOL TEFL program, and we hope to see you soon. We hope that you'll consider enrolling with us, and once again, we're opening the doors to success. We hope to see you soon. Bye.